seeing as I made a video about how important reviews are, I thought I would give it a go myself and review some vampire novels that I really enjoyed and helped me write this. The first one is the Blood of Eden series by Julia Kagawa. I've mentioned this before because it is the first time that I learned about the maker-progeny relationship in vampire culture and absolutely fell in love with it. I am in awe of writers that are really, really good at world building and creating like this entire new world. And yeah, I am a super massive fan of the world in the Blood of Eden series. It is basically run by vampires because there was an outbreak of a virus called the Red Lung that just wiped out most of humanity. And as they tried to create a cure for this Red Lung, they actually created another virus which affected vampires and turned them into rabbids, which is basically like zombie vampires. So you have kind of normal vampires that are like really cool and like running cities, and then you have the rabid vampires that are just running around killing people. As a human, you can either be registered or unregistered. Registered means that you can live within city walls, and vampires are kind of protecting you, but you have to give blood once a month. If you're unregistered, then you are on the outside of the walls and you're kind of just left to fend for yourself. This series is, so as you can tell, it's post-apocalyptic, it's dystopian, it is dark, it is gritty, it is gross, it is like everything that I love about the vampire genre, because I much prefer like the darker side of it rather than kind of the ones that are kind of based in like high school. I just feel like they're more kind of tame and just not as realistic. The protagonist in this series is Alison Skamoto. She is a unregistered human who gets turned early on in the first book by a master vampire called Canon. In the first book, she is battling with this new version of herself. She gets picked up by these humans along the way and she has to pretend to be human. And then as the stories progress throughout the books, you learn more about the wider world, you get introduced to new characters, you get more information about the virus, about the cure, and it's so just well developed, and the characters are all just fully formed, they're all three-dimensional, they're all just really well written. There is a love story amongst all the kind of dark and dismal stuff, which I actually really enjoy. I don't usually like love interests because I just don't think that a lot of kind of love stories in young adult are written very well, but I actually really enjoyed this one. There is also a prequel novella to this series called The Dawn of Eden. It is about the outbreak of the Red Lung virus, and it also gave me the inspiration to write The Rage, which is going to be the prequel to The Progeny. So yeah, if you enjoy post-apocalyptic stuff, if you like kick-ass heroines who use katanas, and you like vampires, this is one for you. It is Shelley approved. Read it. Oh, along with reading this, obviously.